This is one of my go-to looks that I use when I'm rushing in the morning going to work, and I'm using MAC Earthly Riches. That's what I usually use when I'm trying to hurry up and get dressed in the morning, or I don't have time for a lot of shades. So let's just get today. I use my e.l.f. eyelid primer, and I just put it on both lids. I think I'm running out. I'm gonna have to get some. I use either this or Too Faced Shadow Insurance, but it's good to, well, to me, the high-end stuff is good, but once I find what works for me, then, you know, it doesn't, I usually have like one or two things that I can go to all the time that I know will work the way that I want it to. You have to maybe test a few products to see what would end up working for you, what ends up working best for you. But if you go to places like Ulta, Sephora, and MAC, yes, the brands are more, but once you figure out what it is you need, you might be able to get something comparable from the e.l.f. Cosmetics at the Target. So after I put on my eyelid primer, so what I usually do, I just lost one of my brushes. Okay, what I usually do is take the purple shade, like that. I take a little bit of the purple shade, and I just tap it on, and I just put this all over my lid after I put the base on, because this is, you know, I'm rushing in the morning. I just want to get it on and get out, but I still want to look nice. So I take this, and if I'm using this, it's usually because like I said, I'm in the rush. I'm using the e.l.f. Professional Shadow Brush, the e.l.f. Professional Shadow Brush that looks like that. So what I do is, for the gray part of it, which is the other half of it, I just moisten the brush, the gray shade. Just swipe that, and then I just put that in the crease and kind of in the outer V, and make sure it blends with the purple shade. Well, that worked really well. So take some more of the gray, and then you just put it up. These are MAC mineralized colors, and it came in a set that I got at the OCC. I don't even remember what the set was, but for the longest time they had just the same makeup there. So after I put those two shades on and I blend, you know, blend the two shades together, I take my go-to shade, which is usually my shade for the highlight, and it's NYX, and it is Pure Skin. That's what I use constantly to blend. More than likely, you can tell, or maybe you can't tell. I can tell. It's all about me. So we can put this up here, and then I just blend it down into the gray, put some, and then put some in the corner, and blend. And I'm using the brush that I had gotten from Target. It's in the back section. It's not a name brand, but Target does have it in the back. It's just a black handle brush with a silver ferrule. And you just blend it and make sure you have no harsh lines. And that's the way that I do the eyeshadow. Now I'll do my liner. For my liner, what I use is the Hip Cream Shadow in black, and I put that down first. And usually when I opened it up, once I take some on my this is just an artist brush I got from Joann's or Michael. You can see the top of it. I usually take the top, and I take the liner and I put it like this after I take out, so you can tell I use that. So I take the liner as much as I need, and then I just turn the top around and do it like that. And when I'm putting it on my eye, you know, you don't pull, you just support. So just support your eye. And it comes out like that. And I usually try to do it in, you know, like the tops, and then I'll end up doing the bottoms, because sometimes if I try to do one eye and I'm in a rush, especially when I'm in a rush, sometimes when I try to do just the whole, you know, like one eye, the other eye will come out looking different. So I'd rather do the two tops and then I do the bottoms. So you just support your eye, and now when you get it like you want it, you just go and line the bottom. Yes, you just line the bottom like that. And then what I'm going to do is take one of my Urban Decay liner pencils. I think since I do the purple, I'll try to find one of the purpley things. The liner that I used was Ransom. So that's the Urban Decay. And I just take it and put it over the black. And just do it like that. And just go over it to soften it. Black lines can look kind of harsh sometimes. Some people can pull it off, but most people, when you're putting on black liner, you have to smudge it or do something with it so that it doesn't look so hard. Real Techniques Pixel Point Liner. Brush, liner brush. And then I just take it and I just smudge it. And just smudge it out, or just soften your lines, and just clean it up if you need to clean it up on the inside a little bit. Whatever your vision is of it, however you want it to look, then as long as it works for you, then you do what works for you, because it may not work for somebody that's sitting next to you. It may not work for your sister, it may not work for your friend, but if this works for you, then you use it. The other thing that I do is after I put my liner on, I am putting on the blush, and the blush I'm using is the MAC GARB. That's kind of like my go-to one. So I take my ELF blush brush. Say that 5 times fast. And it looks like this. And you just pat it in there. And I usually start up there and work my way down. I'm not a person that likes to wear blush. If you've seen any of my other videos, then you know I say that all the time. But then, yeah, some people may not have seen it, so I have to tell them too. And then I'll start with my lips. For my lips, I am using the a couple of NYX liners. This is NYX liner in Plum. And then I'm going to follow it with the NYX liner in Pale Pink. And then I'm going to use the e.l.f. Luscious lipsticks, liquid lipsticks, the e.l.f. Luscious liquid lipstick that I got at Target, and this is Cherry Tart, and this is like the Stila ones where you just twist it up and the product comes out of the top. So let me start with that. Okay. Ooh, wait, I forgot a part. Hold on a moment. I take the Bobbi Brown. I'm taking my Bobbi Brown concealer in Warm Natural to neutralize my lips, so that the color will be true. It'll be the true color. And I just take that and dull it down a little bit, so that way when I put the liner on, it comes out truly the color that I want it to be. So this is the NYX Plum, and I line. That's the way that I want that to come out. So then I take the NYX Pale Pink and I put it inside. Again, it's all about how you want it to be. And then I take the e.l.f. Luscious liquid lipstick in Cherry Tart, and when you turn it up, I wonder if you can see this. See that? Ooh, magic. Not really, but and it gives me just enough color. That didn't take long. I've completed the look. I am happy with it. I can go out in the morning if there's a meeting that I have to go to. All I have to do is just take the, you can keep, this is $3, maybe it's $1. It's $3, I think. You can keep one at your desk, and Sometimes it's good to just keep touch-up stuff there, especially if you're running late in the morning and that's what you have to do. So for my mascara, I use L'Oreal Voluminous, and I followed that with MAC Zoom Lash. And just remember, if you like it, I love it. Bye. Have a good day.